Hello everyone, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Yung nandito sa Middle East, good morning. And to all OFWs around the world, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. And yung nasa Pilipinas, magandang tanghali po sa inyo dyan. Shout out to my nephew Tricia Gonzalez. Happy birthday. 19th birthday today. Uh, Happy birthday, Tricia. And as usual, we are here to discuss the uh, stock market. So before that, this is only a disclaimer that there is no recommendation for buying, selling, and holding your position if you have shares of these companies. This is only uh, educational purposes only. We'll study the support and resistance based on the actual price movement, but there's no recommendation for buying. So it's up to you. It's depend on the traders, risk management or style. So we're just only studying here because the stock market, the important is most important is the support and resistance. We know already that in the support, this is the area where the buyers is waiting, and in the resistance, this is the area where the seller is also waiting. So we need to avoid buying shares if the price is in the resistance area. So we need to watch always in the support if there is a confirmation candle that there's a bounce in that area. So now let's go to the PCI chart. So we already discussed this one yesterday, but we will check again. We'll share the PCI chart. So this is the PCI chart. We know that there is a retracement last Thursday at one point they are 1.29% down. So we need to see if this support area, this line, ay mag-hold yung level ni PCI. If not, possible it will go back to this line here, the EMA 200 area. So it will create a double bottom. But for now, we will check if this horizontal support ay mag-hold. And we discussed already that there's a possibility that the level of PCI will climb until the bottom line of this channel. Now there is a rejection already last February 10. So there's a retracement last Thursday, and now the level is below the MA20, this blue line. So, but it's still above the exponential moving average 50. So we'll check this bottom line, this horizontal support na mag-hold si PECI. And there's a bounce in this area. But now there is a resistance, the top of this line here. Then draw a horizontal line. I will just put here. So this one now it create a resistance line. So we need to see if the PCI will stay above in this area. But if ever PCI will break on this horizontal support, this is the next line we need to watch for PCI. So it will become a double bottom. No? It will create a double bottom if ever it will come back on this area. So we're hoping that PCI will stay above on this line. Shout out to Engineer Edwin Bilan and to Lon Salabi. Thank you for your support. And to my wife, Nina ACAS, thank you for your support. And to the birthday girl, no? Tricia Gonzalez, thank you. Now, let's go to the stuff that we want to discuss. So we'll start with Hlcm. Shout out to Francis Amparo, Kate Jason, and John Marching, and Rap Living Morano, and Minard Castro, and Noel Lubno. Thank you for your support, and Ivan Dib Iwakeri, and Cindy Mary, yes, and Dib Maipan. Thank you for your support. So we'll check the chart of Holcim. We'll check the Holcim Philippines. So this is the chart of Holcim Philippines. This line now, this inclined line, this is the support. Now one, two, three, this is the third time this line and I hit the Holcim. So there is a bounce in this area and also in this area. So now it is in the support, inclined support line. So for me, if this support is still mag-hold, then it's okay. But if ever this incline support and a break on this horizontal support, of course it will go back to this line here. So this is now a downtrend because it is below all the exponential moving averages. But we need to see this incline support is still mag-hold. So if you have a position for Holcim, just check if this incline support ay still mag-hold. But now, still holding on this area, this horizontal support also, this is the strongest support line, but coinciding with this incline support also. So we'll see if there is a breakout of this support. So if not, then it's good. We can do the incline resistance here. We can connect all the highs. So now it is in the resistance area also. So we need to break this incline line, this one also. We need to check if this line ay ma-break ni Holcim. But if ever hindi niya ma-break, then of course there's a possibility that this incline support ay ma-break ni Holcim. But for now, it's still above, no? Just check check that this incline support hindi ma-break ni Holcim. Because if not, there's a possibility that this incline and this horizontal support ay ma-break also ni of this resistant line, this incline. So just monitor the price movement of Holcim. So if you want to buy, for me, I will wait if there's a breakout of this incline resistant and this horizontal resistant line here. So it's up to you. If you are an investor, the price will going down, then you can add if you are an investor. But for me, as a swing trader, it is not advisable for me to buy now unless there is a breakout of this incline resistance. But still holding this incline support also. If you will watch this incline support, then you will break me also. Thank you to my nephew Jumel Isaka. Thank you for your support to Lon Salabi and to my wife and to OFW Dreams Black. Thank you to Ditsis Life and Bonji Texas also. Now, next one is SGI. We'll check the chart of SGI. So shout out to Jonathan Noho and Patricia Siasat at 206 upon Italia. Thank you for your support and to Coach Barquez, to El Espiritu and Gary Carmona. Thank you. This is the chart of SGI. This one here, this is the support. This area is the support. Now still is above on this incline support. So just wait and check this incline support and leave a break me is GI. So if you don't have any position, just wait if there is a breakout of this incline resistance here. This horizontal resistance and this incline resistance. Because if not, there's a possibility that he will go back to this incline support line below. So we need to see if there's a bounce on this area. But for now, if you don't have position, for me, my own opinion, I will wait if there's a breakout of this incline resistance. Otherwise, you will go back to this support line, and this is the time also we need to watch if the price will go back to this incline support. So, but for the general, it's still okay now. But if you have a position in the bottom, just wait. If this incline support ay hindi ma-break ni SGI. And now it's still above all exponential moving averages. But if you don't have any position, just wait for another opportunity because it is in the resistance area. Maybe we'll going back from this incline support here, and we can pick this in this area if there is a bounce. And provided that this incline support ay hindi mag-break ni SGI. Thank you, Lon Salabi. Thank you for your support. To Tia Jojit Gonzalez, thank you very much for your support. Now, the next one is Prim. We'll check the chart of Prim. We'll see if the Prime Media Holding. So this is the chart of Prime Media Holding. Shout out to Gary Carmona and Merlin Panya, to Federico Paulino and Eric Remolano. Now, this is the chart of Frame. We see here the RSI now is 79. So we need to wait if there's a pullback of this price. So we see here, the volume here, price is going up, but the volume is down. So in this area, so you need to take your buying Frame now unless there is a pullback because it is in overbought. And it's clear here in the volume also, it's going down. Price is going up and volume is going down. So we need to see if there's a pullback. MACD is still okay, but it is in overbought level. So here there is a rejection. This is the new 52-week high, this red line is 1.28. We need to see if there's a pullback on this line or this horizontal support, this incline support. We need to watch this area here. If there's a bounce, if there ever this horizontal support ay hindi mag-hold, then this is the next support that we need to watch, the horizontal and this incline support. So we need the Frame to go sideways. It's good if he's going sideways, but if there is a retracement through price, of course he will go back down, or we'll see his incline support here in this horizontal support. But if he will retrace through time, possible he will go retracement above this horizontal support. But we cannot guarantee that the price will going down also. We need to watch the next price movement. So we cannot guarantee also maybe the price will going up, but this is not advisable to buy it now because it is in the overbought condition. So we need to see if there's a retracement and there is a pattern created, especially if there is a bullish pattern created on this above on this area. So we'll we'll wait for the Frame next price movement. So it's not advisable now to buy Frame. As I said, because it is in the overbought condition. So next one is ABA. We will check the price movement of ABA. Si ABA Core. Shout out to Arlen Bruno and Franz Saboa, to Chu Yamku and to Dan Andre Sabalo and Diane Cortez. Thank you for your support also. To Engineer Ryan Lasaka and Engineer Casio Saldarono. Now this is the chart of ABA. If you see the previous movement of ABA, here, this is the incline resistance, this line. Because when the time when the time break this incline resistance, the price is also going up. So this is the area we need, this is the good area we need to watch for ABA. But when the time going up, of course, it's going up to 1.36. So it's very, this 188. So now when there's a retracement, so of course, if you buy here, this is a lesson learned. If you buy in this area, of course, the price is going down now. So we need to wait. If you are still there, you need to wait when this price going up. So we need to position always when the price is resisting to the support area. So now for me, ABA is rejected on this horizontal support resistance, this line. There's a possibility that ABA will go back to this area here. We need to see in the MA20 if there is a bounce. If not, I will see if this horizontal support will mag-hold. But there is a rejection last Thursday and Wednesday. It is rejected on this horizontal resistance. So hindi po na-break ni ABA yung horizontal resistance. But for me now, wait if there is a retracement or if there is a breakout of this resistance, and it will create a bullish pattern in this area. But for now, for me, it is a bearish candle. Napaka-solid po yung candle ni ABA last Thursday. So there's a possibility that he will going back to this support area on the or in the MA20. So just watch here the MA20 if there's a bounce. If not, this horizontal support line, this line. Thank you for watching, Chris Minabulag. Thank you for your support. For support day, thank you very much. Now, next one is IDC. We'll take the price movement of IDC. Shout out to Engineer Edwin Vergara and to Engineer Larry Amogis. Thank you for your support. And to Engineer Eric Lamontad and Engineer Lorito Purpose. Now, this is the price movement of IDC. Still, he is holding in this support line. We call this support because when the price hitting on this area, there is a bounce. Okay. Now again, he is still above on this line. So we need to see if this line is hold. Now, for those who are positioned for IDC, this is still okay, but because this support is still holding. But if ever this support and a break, then we need to see if there's a bounce here in the MA200, this green line. So it's still above 100 and 200. So just watch if the price breaking this 200 and 100, then this is the time we need to be careful because it will become a weak or downtrend. So if the price will go below all exponential moving averages, this blue line, red line, and green line, and orange line, if the price going down of these four moving averages, this will be called as a downtrend. So we need to avoid the buying shares of the company if it is a downtrend because we don't know when the price is going back. So it is good if the price will stay above the AME 20 or AME 50. It's like in this here, this area. But still okay now for me because still above the exponential moving average 100 and 200. If you see MACD now, MACD is below the zero line. So of course, this is the, not in the advancing thrust because it is below, no? This is the corrective thrust because it is below the zero line. You see MACD here, still below the zero line and still below the signal line, this red line. So we need to see if there's a crossing up of the MACD, but still here we see the index is below 25. So non-trending. So we're hoping that IDC will stay above on this horizontal support and he will create a sideways movement on this area. So just wait and see if the price will stay below all the exponential moving averages. The next one is CLI. We'll check the price movement of CLI. See Cebu Land Masters. So this is the chart of CLI. Thank you for watching my It's Key. Thank you for your support to Chris Minabulag, Lon Salabi. Thank you. May May 8th in Hong Kong, no? Thank you for your support. And to Manny Davis and Patricia Siasat, to Christian Earl Amlung, thank you for your support also. Now, this is the chart of CLI. If you see here, there is a bounce. You see here, there is a bounce. This area has a bounce. This area also has a bounce. So we call it as support. So this area, this inclined line, this is the support. Because when the price hitting on this area, there is a bounce, especially here. Price is going up. Here also there is a bounce going up. And now it's bouncing again on this area. So if you have a position for CLI, just check if this inclined support is still mag-hold. Because here, there is a bounce last February 1 in this area. So we'll see if this inclined support is still mag-hold. And if you have a position, just check this inclined support na hindi ma-break ni CLI. But if your objective is long term, then it's okay. If the price is going down, you can add more if your intention here is for long term investment. But if you are a swing trader or daily trader, this is not this is the area we need to watch, this inclined support na hindi ma-break ni CLI. If ever hindi ma-break ni CLI, then the possibility this horizontal resistance line here ma-break ni CLI and the price will go up to the next support line above, next resistance line above. So this is my thoughts for CLI with this inclined support. If you have a position, just check if this inclined support is still mag-hold. And if you don't have position, if there's a breakout here, then it's good for if there's a breakout of the resistance line. So we need to watch always this inclined support na hindi ma-break ni CLI because the tendency, the movement of the price will go to to the other direction, will create another pattern. But for now, still is inside this triangular pattern. So just check. Thank you for watching Lone Salabi, Chris Minabulag, and May Itski. May Itski, thank you very much. And to Jamel Lisaka, my wife, Nina, and to the birthday girl, Tricia Gonzalez, thank you. So the next one is LI. We'll check the movement of SLI. Hina pa yung ano natin si Santa Lucia. We'll see the chart of SLI. This is Santa Lucia land. So SLI. So this is the chart of SLI. Shout out to Patricio Santiago and Islam Orin Tuyog. Tarif Abdulasik and Gulpam Gabari Ibari. Thank you for your support. Now, this is the chart of Santa Lucia land. So if you see here, the same, this is the support, this is the support, this is the support. So when the price hitting on this line, the price bouncing up to this area. So there's a rejection here. We will call it as resistance. So the people here, the seller is here, no? That's why the price going down. So for me, since this is a resistance or support, this line, I drew another line here. This is also become a support because there is a bounce. So for now, we need to see SLI to stay above on this incline line, this support line. So we stay above on this horizontal support and this incline support. So we will stay above on this line. This is good for Santa Lucia. But if ever this line will break the Santa Lucia, we need to see this support line, this line. This is the next line we need to see. But for now, we need to focus first here is this incline support. Kung mag-stay si SLI on this area, above on this line. So for now, it's still okay if this line hindi ma-break ni SLI. So this is only my tools for SLI. Now, we need to see the price of SLI above on this incline line. It will not break on this incline line because it a break, and of course, this is the next line we need to watch for SLI. So it's okay for SLI now. If you have position for SLI, just wait. If the incline support ay hindi ma-break ni SLI, this line. The next one is Acen. Is Acen Ayala, one of the Ayala companies. Shout out to Lone Salabi and to May HK. Dito walang KFC eh. Walang KFC dito eh. Sarado. Now let's go to the chart of Acen. Shout out to Engineer Jonas Espijo, Engineer Jonel Galbi, to Engineer Peter Dominic, and Engineer Berhelio Magna, no? To Gilbert Austria and Dennis Kamaya, James Nicole Mariano. Thank you. Now this is the chart of Acen. The same strategy or the same analysis. This is the support because there's a bounce. So when the price is going down, this becomes support. Again, this becomes support. There's a bounce. So now this is a resistant line because when the price going up to this line, so there's a bounce going back. So there's a rejection. Of course, this is a resistant line. Now when the price going up, we break this resistant line and it's rejected again on this next line here. This is the another resistant line. So it is rejected and the price going down and there is a pullback going up, so it becomes a support because this is a resistance before, and now when the price break this line and there is a retracement, it will become support. So again, the price of EC now is in the resistant line. So you need to take your buying EC for now because there is a rejection last Thursday. So we will see if there's a pullback in the exponential moving average 20, this blue line. If ever there is no, if there is a pullback, we need to see if there is a sideways movement going on this line, this support line, this line support. But if there is a breakout, then it's good for ACEN. Possibly will going up to the next resistance line. So for me, if I am the one, I will wait if there is a retracement or breakout of this resistance line above because it is in the resistance area. So I will wait if there is a retracement of the price. So next one is GFC. So we'll take the chart of Jollibee. Thank you for the support, no? Lon Salabi, Prismin, Bolag May Itski, Engineer Edwin Bilan, thank you. So Jumel, no? Thank you very much. Now we will check the chart of Jollibee. So here we'll see what's the next movement of GFC. Now GFC, this line now is become support. Now there is a bounce going up to this resistance line. This inclined line, this is the resistance because with the price hitting this line, there is a rejection. Same with this area here. There is a pullback, rejected, pullback. Going to the support, there is a bounce. Again, he is nearing on this resistance line. There is a pullback again. Last Thursday, 6.8%, 6.8 pesos per share. So it is down by 3.67%. Now we need to see this horizontal support for me na mag-hold yung price ni GFC. But if not, we need to watch if there is another double bottom here, this area, near the exponential moving average 200, this green line. If ever there is a pullback or breakout of this support line on Monday. But if the price will stay above this line, then it's good for GFC. We need to see if there is a breakout of this line resistance. But for now, we see the candle of GFC. It is a bearish candle, no? It's a solid bearish candle. So there's a possibility that the price will break this horizontal support. But we don't expect it because we don't know what's the next movement of the price. But we will check this horizontal support and mag-stay yung price ni GFC. But if not, we need to watch this line here. this incline support or the EME 200, this green line. So for me, I need to wait another price movement of GFC. So the next one is now confirmation. So I have only remaining 5. So if you see now confirmation, this is another way. This is another thing we need to uh, follow, because last time here in the last zone, it is create a triangular pattern on this area. So it is clear here. There's a triangular pattern here. It is mentioned before that we need to watch the movement of now. So there is a triangular pattern. That means there is the price going up. The buyer is in aggressive, and when the price break this horizontal resistance, the price is going up. This is the area we need to be uh, focused on this area before. So we need to stay on this area before, because the price breaking this horizontal resistance, the price is going up. But if ever the price going up, this is the lesson learned, no, to the traders. Don't buy any shares if the price is in the top or in the overbought condition. So if ever you buy here, last October 7, of course, you're waiting, you will wait when the price will going back again. So the price is retracing now, hitting the MA 200, and they break this 200. And there is a support here, this horizontal support here, this area, there's a bounce. So the price visiting this area again, there's a bounce. And now the price is in the bottom line of the channel. So if ever this bottom line of the channel line will break, of course it will go back to this horizontal support line below. So it will create a double bottom. But for now, if you wish to buy now, just wait for another price movement of now. Unless it will break this resistant line above. And it will go up above all the exponential moving averages. But for now, wait for another opportunity for now. Even if we will going back on this horizontal support line below, you can play it with the bounce, but don't stay here, because there's a possibility the price will go below all exponential moving averages. So we need to watch always the price above the exponential moving averages. So iwas-iwas muna tayo din kaya now. Wait for another opportunity. Thank you for watching, Iba and Yana, uh, my Ninang. Thank you for your support. And Isa Galbi, thank you very much for your support. To Chrisman, to Lon Salabi, to May Itzki, and to my wife, and to Tia Jujet Gonzalez. Thank you very much. And to Jomel Lisaka, thank you. And to the birthday girl, Tricia Gonzalez, thank you very much for your support. And to Isa. Now we have WPI. We know that WPI so thank you for your support. And to cute girl, Lauren, thank you. Now this is the waterfront Philippines. So we know the waterfront Philippines. This is one of the company here. The same lesson learned. Focus is a breakout, but Don't see light, it is okay. So we need to position any the position in a good so that we can earn, we can make profit. But for now, the price is going down. Line, this is consistent now. And below 20, now we need to see out of this line resistance. But if not, to move this line, this horizontal support line below this line. If you want to buy WPI, wait for another opportunity. Don't be aggressive because the price now is area. We need this lines to resistance and break the WPI. But for now, he is in the resistance area. Wait for another opportunity. If there is a pullback of the price, always break out and pattern this area. If the price will go up again above all exponential moving averages. But for now, wait for the opportunity. If we will go back to this support line below. Next one, next one is let's see, the next one is EPX. I have only four remaining. Shout out to Acen, to Maiba. Thank you very much. To Lon Salabi. Now, this is the chart of EPX. This line here is the support. There is a bounce. This line here, there is a bounce. This line here, there is a bounce. But take note now because the momentum of EPX has become low. So there's a possibility that this incline support ay ma-break ni EPX. But for me, I will not be aggressive for EPX now unless he will go up above this horizontal resistance or above the exponential moving averages. Now, if you draw incline resistance, you can draw incline resistance here. You can connect it here, this line. So it is clear now that this inclined resistance dapat ma-break ni EPX. And he will go back above on this line here, this area. So this is good area we need to watch. He will go back above all exponential moving averages and break this inclined resistance. But for now, if you have position, just see this inclined support and hindi ma-break ni EPX. But for now, for me, the momentum of EPX is now become low. So I need to wait if there is a pullback again, maybe on this horizontal support. But for now, just take this inclined support na hindi ma-break ni EPX. Kung ma-break yan ni EPX, then of course, it will go back to this horizontal line below this line. But for me, as I said, I will wait the price go up again above all the exponential moving averages, these four lines, and stay above on this incline support. And it will create a bullish pattern. So this is my thought for EPX. I need to wait if the price will go back above all the exponential moving averages. So the next one is EW. So we'll check the East West Banking Corporation, East West Bank. Shout out to Engineer Elijah John E. Gloria and to Engineer Kenneth ACAS and Engineer Mitchell ACAS, thank you. Now this is the Swiss bank. You know here, this is support. There's a bounce. So we need to see another time the bounce here and going up the price. Imagine if you buy here 7.14 and the price is going up to this level 11.4. So how many percent you will take profit for this price going up? Now this is the area we need to watch because the area the price is breaking this horizontal support and it's going down. See, you see here, this is the incline support. Now there is a bouncing. But for now, for me, the same technical analysis, I wait the price going up above all the exponential moving averages. So I will not be aggressive for AW unless they will break this horizontal resistance and the price will go up above all these exponential moving averages. Because now there is a, I seen some loss of momentum here unless he will break this horizontal resistance and the price will stay above all exponential moving averages on this area. So this is my thoughts for EW, but it's up to you if you will buy. It's up to you. But for me, I will wait if there is a breakout of this horizontal resistance, and it will go up above all the exponential moving averages. But if you have a position at the bottom here, if you buy it here, no, so you can if this incline support is still not work. So if you buy it below, so of course you have still a profit, you have profit. Then check if there is a breakout of this line support, this line. So the next one is VLL. Thank you for your support. Lon Salabi, Chrismin, Aisa Galbi. Thank you. Now let's go to the next one is BLL. So BLL, this is a Vistala, no? Now, if you see here, this is the incline resistance. How many times it's rejected on this area? Again, it is now in this line. But for me, I will wait if there is a breakout of this incline resistance. So don't be aggressive for BLL unless he will break this incline resistance. Or he will go up above in this direction. For example, he will break the incline resistance, go this direction, and if there is a pullback going to this area, this is the time we need to watch for BLL. But for now, I will not be aggressive for BLL unless we break this incline resistance. Otherwise, we go back to this support line below. So, for me, as I said, we need to wait if there's a breakout and it will create a bullish pattern above on this area. Because if this incline resistance and break in VLL, then the price will now above all the exponential moving averages. So we need to see the next movement, whenever the price break this incline resistance. But for now, don't be aggressive because there's a possibility if there's a rejection again on Monday, it will go back below on this line. And this is now become a downtrend. Well, nawala po yung ano natin now. It's ready. Okay, we'll go back to the, we'll share the screen again. So this is my thoughts for BLL. I need to wait is the breakout of this resistance line, and it will create a bullish pattern on this area, because if ever the price will break this incline resistance, the price will become above all the exponential moving averages. So I need to wait on this area. He will create a bullish pattern. But for now, don't be aggressive, because if ever this incline resistance and they will break, then of course it will go back on this horizontal support line below. So I have the last one, RLC. We will see the next movement of RLC. So this is the chart of Robinson's land. So Robinson's land now, for there is a pullback on this horizontal support line below. So don't be aggressive for Robinson's land now, because if we draw the incline resistance here, draw incline resistance, connect all the high. Now still is inside of this incline line, this resistance. So there's a rejection here on last Thursday. So we need to see if there's a pullback on this area. But don't be aggressive now, because this is a bearish pattern. So this is my thoughts for RLC. We need to see again that there is a breakout of this incline resistance, this line here. This area, dapat ma-break ito ni RLC. If not, possible he will break the EME 200 and this horizontal support line. But if there is a break, there is a bounce on this area and break on this area, then we need to see the next movement on this area for RLC. But for now, don't be aggressive for RLC. Wait for another price movement of RLC. So before I go, I will shout out to my wife, Nina ACAS, to birthday girl Tricia Gonzalez, to Loon Salabi, thank you for your support, to Jomel Isaka, to Tia Judith Gonzalez, thank you for your support, and to Jasmine Nabulag, no, thank you for your support, Loy. And to May Itski, thank you for your support. And to Isa Galbi, thank you for your support. Thank you very much. To Maiba Ivaniana, thank you. Thank you for your support. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something about this discussion. This is the support and resistance. So if you have comments, just put your comments in the comments box, and we will discuss. And we will discuss about the stock market. So ingat po tayo palagi, and we will take care ourselves, especially to this ngayong pandemic, no? So we need to take care always. That's all for today. Thank you, and God bless us all always.